My friends, I come back to you now, at the turn of the tide, ready to deliver the next episode of my Lothlórien campaign for Divide and Conquer with version 5. I did get a few comments in the previous episode. A guy named Cody suggested me to destroy these buildings here and then rebuilding them in order to quicken up this, because if we rebuild these buildings, these guys are gonna pop up at once. We do not need to wait 13 turns for these guys to be recruitable, which is something we could do. I'm not sure that I want to do that all the time though, because I think it is rather a little bit cheesy, on the cheesy side, even though it would help us a lot. I mean, my recent Divide and Conquer campaigns, most of them have been kinda steamrolly. I've just won them quite fast. If you look back at my earlier campaigns that I've done, I have won them quite fast. And I finally feel like I have somewhat of a challenge here. And ideally, I don't want to cheese my way to making it easier for me, because I'm having a blast while there is still a challenge in this campaign, and it is at the moment, and I do enjoy that. I might do it, I could do it at Amon Lanc, but that's the only region that I'm going to do it in. I'm not going to do it in these newly conquered territories that we take later. I'm not going to do that, but at Amon Lanc, I will do it once, and it's going to be at Amon Lanc only. Never again, just Amon Lanc. We are going to destroy these buildings here and rebuild them to get these troops faster replenished. But after that, I'm never doing it again. And I also got a comment that we could take Goblin Town up here, sell it to Khazad-dûm for 80,000 gold coins. I'm pretty sure that's totally viable. Khazad-dûm always have a lot of money. They could probably pay that sum to me. But once again, do we want to do that? Do we want to do that? That's gonna make everything so much easier in this campaign. And I'm not sure that I want to do that. If we take it, we could sell it for like 10k. That wouldn't be too overpowered. But 80k, I'm sure we could get it, but I'm not sure that I want to get that boost. It's too much. It's gonna make this campaign a cakewalk if we get those 80k at this crucial moment in this campaign. So I don't think that we want to do that just yet. Maybe later, and maximum money received from them, I think, should be 10k, nothing more. Even though we can get more, 10k is the maximum money that we will get from giving away settlements, just to make it a little bit harder. I love this campaign, and I will try my best to not find easy paths to victory. I'd rather have a challenge. But I will do it at Amon Lanc, as I've said, this thingy here. I'm going to destroy the barracks, 633 gold we're going to get from that. I'm also going to destroy the Warg Breeder and the practice range. Remember, this is the only time that I'm doing it, and we are going to construct the barracks here straight away. There we go. These guys are no longer free upkeep, but they will, and we will be able to train them soon because we have the barracks on the way. And then we're gonna go for the practice range and then the stables straight after. These three buildings are the main focus here at Amon Lanc. And we still have 836 gold coins to spend. I think what we should do here is to try and recruit some forces. Get the spears. We are going to queue up the Lórien sentries as well. These archers here at Limhir are going to move towards Karas Galadhrim. We have an archer unit on the way here. This unit, when it's done, could move to Limhir. These three units, along with possibly this spear unit as well, are going to move over to Amon Lanc. We need to reinforce that area. We're also under attack here at Dor Norak by this army. No way for them to win. We have archers. I have no fear here. We're going to destroy these guys quite easily, I think. So I'm not fearful there. But one thing that we should do, these tiny armies, this army here, and this army. We should try and move out with these 3 generals, ideally, and take him out. I think so. We are going to do that. Celeborn, Haldir, and Eregion are going to move in to try and take these 2 armies out. I want to remove them from my territories. One thing I also want to try and do is to get this guy out of here. And Premi should move out from Lothlórien. Maybe we could send these Avari spearmen over there. 52 upkeep, they could stay there if they could keep the peace. Or we could send these 28 Lórien warders, 69 upkeep. If they could keep the peace here, it would be worthwhile to send them there to exchange him to the front lines instead. Absolutely it would be. But we're not going to wait any further. Lord Celeborn is going to attack Captain Nufshak here. I'm surprised about the balance of power. They have a ballista though. That's a bit scary. We need to try and get to that and destroy it. We do not want to have a heartbreak moment with a ballista firing 1 shot in the face of Haldir. We need to proceed with caution here when they have a ballista like this. The rest I'm not worried about at all. We can destroy them from range. But the ballista, we need to pay some respect for that unit, because they can do harm if we're unlucky. So let's go in and let's fight this army with some respect because of the ballista. Let's move in. Since we are the ones attacking, we need to do this correctly. Let's just form the guys up here first of all, and let's see what they are standing. Let's start the battle. Standing like this. Remember, we are the ones attacking. We should probably take the high grounds here. They're actually spawning up. Let's move up to the hill. Let's run over there. I should probably just have formed up over here straight away. Okay, they're moving away from me. I think you are going to try and flank around. Go this way. The ballista is not formed up with the rest of their force. You're going to try and move over here. Haldir and Celeborn, if they're trying to withdraw from us, you're going to move closer and get some shots off. If this general here could catch the ballista in melee without, because it looks like they're actually moving away from us. This might be good. This might actually be quite great. Let's actually move you into melee straight away. Let's try and catch this ballista unit. Celeborn and Haldir, move over here. Fire your arrows at these guys. Let's take a look. It looks like they're still running away from us. We need to move a little bit closer, I think. We need to protect this general. We have catched the ballista unit. They are no longer going to be able to fire. This has already been victorious. We have won this battle. We are not going to lose a general in this battle. We have catched the ballista, the only deadly thing that they have. Good, well done here. This is really good. Let's try and get the entire unit into action here so that we can kill these guys off quicker. There we go. These guys are just running away. I have no idea. We really want to try and utterly annihilate these guys if we can. We have quite the uphill battle here. I'm surprised that these guys are not doing a single thing. Oh, the general was in this unit. Well, thank you. I do not mind that. Put your generals in the ballista units. Feel free to do that if you want to get them killed. These archers are gonna be able to fire at me before we can fire at them, because they have this huge hill advantage. Let's walk up a little bit there. We actually lost an elf here in this fight. I'm surprised. The ballista shouldn't be able to kill an elf. There we have him. The one casualty we have in this general's unit is over there. I'm surprised. Okay, we can reach. Feel free to fire. Try to lure them down. And as soon as we can, we should focus on the maulers first of all. They can do harm to me. Let's focus down the maulers first. They are the most important unit to destroy. They should probably be exhausted at this moment. The orcs, when they march up hills, they don't tend to do that quite well. So they're probably already exhausted, these maulers, or tired or very tired or something. Surround these guys more and destroy them. They're moving for this general unit, which allows these guys to fire at will on them. We're killing some of them already. Looks great. The ballista unit surely should break soon. I'm surprised that they're still holding on. They're broken. Well done. Good job. I think you should try and move back a little bit here. Go over there. It looks like they're chasing after this unit, so try and move back. The Maulers are going for these guys. Let's stay here for a while and keep up the fire. We're destroying them so hard here. We're going to try and kite away from these guys. One more volley and then we're going to kite. Fall back a little bit. And you, if you want to give these Maulers a volley, you can do that. I'm not sure. You could just stay. I mean, they're already shaken. Give them another volley and we might actually be able to just go into melee and crush them easily. If we do a double pop of the ability as well, their general is dead, so you know, this is hurting them a lot. They're way. Let's go into melee. Pop the ability as well. Double pop. You're about to be catched. Move over here instead. Surely they should break quite quickly, even though they're maulers. They're wavering. We did. Oh, they're shaken again. Well, can you provide some archer fight? No, you're getting chased. Yeah, we lost a guy there.
Very much in our favor.
88. We should have just tried and withdrawn from here, from this position. Keep up the fire because now we're in a melee and we're losing some dudes in the process because of the fact that these are maulers. Even though we are going to annihilate them in melee, of course, because my guys are so much better than they are. There we go. They're broken. Well done. I think one of you. I really want one of you to chase. You guys are going to focus these guys down. These guys we could go in melee versus because they're just regular troops without armor piercing in their stats. So just go for one volley and you shall go into melee. You're gonna form up over here and you're gonna keep up the fire at them. Keep up the chase. I do not want a single guy of these Maul units to stay alive. We have them in battle here. You could stand over there where you are and fire at them in the sides. Haldir, how is it going for you? You're bringing them down. We've killed 45% of their army. Well, a lot of their army is consisting in this unit and this unit as well. 200 goblins here. They're shaken. You're winded. Just give them a volley and let's see if we can end them that way. We need to make sure that this entire army destroys itself. We don't want this army to stick around. It would actually be kind of a waste of time if these guys weren't utterly destroyed in battle, because then they could just return them home and retrain them. Okay, I think you should ignore them. Focus the Mirkwood goblins from up over there. Oh, you can fire from there if you want to. These guys are broken. You can follow them. Celeborn are going to move up the hill and try and...
They have lost half their men.
Actually, I think you guys are going to fire at these guys instead. Destroy them with archer fire. Celeborn, you're going to deal with these guys, the last goblins there. Surely some archer fire on these guys should be able to bring them down quite easily. Haldir, form up accordingly and shoot your bows. You have perfect. They're close to you. There we go. Finally, you're firing. We're going to try and chase with you soon as well because you're quite close. %. I think you should chase. Yep, start the chase. You are going to join up here as well. Do we just go? Yeah, just go into melee. Rush them in melee. We're just going to destroy them so easily that way. It's going to go a lot faster. You're going to join over there. Let's fast forward. This battle is over. Pop the ability as well. If that would help a little bit. As I've said, they still have a lot of guys left. We need to try and chase them down. Celeborn is getting there. He's very tired though. Yeah, he's been running a lot in this battle. These guys are exhausted. Haldir is actually tired only. Are we catching them? Yes, we are. Let's try and give chase. You're going to join the chase as well. How's it going for Haldir? 60. Okay, just fire, because we're not going to be able to reach them. Fire as many shots as you can. Kill as many as you can. I was looking here. We're catching some of them here. 73%. We're catching them, but... okay, fire. I think we're gonna get more if you fire your bows. 77. I'm not sure that we're gonna be able to destroy this entire army. Oh, did you stop firing? Yes, you did. 77%. We lost 8 guys. Hopefully this entire army got completely destroyed. I'm not sure that it did though. That's the thing when you don't have cavalry. We need one cavalry unit. We need that desperately. Captain Nufshak has been killed though, which is good news. Hopefully the ballista unit got utterly destroyed and will not return. That's the most important thing. Well done. Okay. Execute them. I am not sure. We did get some extra money though from doing that victory there. We can kinda reach him with these 2 units, but he needs to go back to Amonlank to keep the peace. You have furthest reach. Yeah, move over there. And Celeborn is going to join. Oh, now we cannot attack. Oh my lord. Ugh. We want them to attack me. Or we want to attack them. I want to get rid of these guys. How about if we move in with Empremi for just 1 turn? Go for low tax rate here. Let's move in Empremi as well. And just so that we make sure that we are going to destroy these guys as well. We really want to. What do they have? Camel Shadow Rangers, a few Maulers as well. And yeah, shouldn't be too problematic. The Maulers needs to be focused on first, and then probably the Camel Shadow Rangers. The rest are just trash. We are going to move in here as well and cleanse these armies away from the field before we do anything else. Let's move in. Let's take down Captain Nagrad.
Fight to the end.
Good. We're gonna wait. I want a clear view on the map. There we go. This is far better. We're the ones attacking. Just form up on the hill here. Start the battle. My guys are spawning in behind him. That's really good. We're just gonna wait for them to arrive. And then we're gonna smash them. That's just how it's gonna be. Total smash of these forces. They're standing over there. Let's move these guys towards here. And you're gonna act as a defensive unit to help them in melee. Maulers and then Camul's Shadow Guard. Or Shadow... What's what they call again? Well, the Shadow Arch unit. Those 2 units needs to get destroyed. Just fast forward, get them into position. I'm not gonna run them because I do not want them to be tired at all. Let's see if these guys will make a move. They are going to make a move as soon as we fire upon them though. We have the superior range here. I think you... Actually, you know what? Just run. You're elves, you have good stamina. Just get into position quicker. So that we have more time with other things in this episode. If you position yourself over there, can you reach them? Not quite entirely, but it looks like they are moving. Not yet. They're not moving towards me. We need to go a little bit closer then. Move further forwards. Okay, they're moving for me. If they want to have an archer duel with me, these Camel Shadow Rangers, they can have it, absolutely. We are going to smash them. Remember, my guys have a lot of defense as well. These guys, I don't think, have too much of defense. We should be able to destroy them quite easily. And now we have some Mirkwood Hunters going into the fire as well. They're going to be totally annihilated. I think we should switch focus to the Maulers. Let their archers fire at me. They're not going to do any damage to me. I do not fear them at all. We're firing at the Maulers and we're bringing them down really fast. We are. And Premi, I think it is time for you to start moving forwards. 40. I do believe that you can deal with 46 Maulers on your own. Let's focus on the ones in the back. And Premi, it's time for you to charge in. Crush these Maulers. And these Faerun mercenaries as well. They do not stand a chance against you. 26 of them. Let's go for the... No, not the Mirkwood Goblins. Just fire at whatever. Yeah, these Maulers are gonna be killed soon. Let's fast forward.
Like this, we will smash the enemy.
There we go. They're getting annihilated. The rude mercenaries are getting annihilated as well. There's one guy left here. He's dead as well. Let's move in for the Mirkwood Goblins. There we go. Do a double pop of the ability. Go for the Dol Guldur archers now if you want to. One of you can go for these guys.
They have lost half their men. Good tidings.
Do a
the enemy general
pop of the
lies dead.
ability as well if we can. No. No, we just did that, so... Captain Nagel has been killed, which means that these guys are gonna break soon. We have lost 2% of our force. Keep up the fire, lads. Annihilate them. That unit is utterly spent. Let's move forwards with Empremi. You can focus on this unit now, and you're gonna try and catch one of these guys in melee if you can. Let's try. See if you can catch these guys. No, not quite. Catch these guys then. You're gonna fire at them. Celeborn, you can join the fight. There we go, we did catch them, they're broken. Let's go for the Camel Shadow Rangers. I'll just send everyone in.
Battle is very much in our favor. Victory will be ours.
Send everyone into melee. There we go, we've killed 94%. End the battle, clear victory. We lost 6 guys and we annihilated their entire force. Top kills went to the Galadhrim archers. Haldir, once again, you have done great. Good job. These 2 Dol Guldur forces has been utterly destroyed. I'm happy about that. Well done. Beautiful. Execute them. We should have another camp sacked here, which should give us a little bit more wealth. Yes, it did. 300 gold coins. That's the thing. It's really nice with that extra bonus of wealth that you can get. You guys are gonna go move back to Amon Lank and Premi. I wonder if you maybe this 28 Lórien water unit could keep the peace here. We're gonna try. We're gonna risk that. Let's move it down. And Premi, you're gonna stay there for a turn. You're gonna move towards Amon Lank if this spear unit can keep the peace at Lothlórien. If it cannot, I think it can, 65%. I do think that they can keep the peace here. We're gonna take a look at that. Then we can use him over there instead. Okay, I think we've done everything we can. So close on affording the Lórien sentries here. So close, but yet so far away. Alright, we shouldn't be able to do anything else in this turn. Let's take a look at the diplomat. No, we cannot do anything with him, and not with this diplomat either. Let's end a turn. Alright, good start to this episode. Dol Guldur is probably going to attack me at Dor Norak, which should be an easy defense there. And we are going to try and move out some forces from that region to send to Amon Lank. We need to reinforce Amon Lank. We need to get an army out from Amon Lank towards this castle here, Dol Lingwar. They are attacking me here. Captain Khazad-dûm is attacking Ramil, Marchwarden of Lórien. They bring quite a few guys actually, but well, I'm feeling confident here that we can do this. I do think so. And we are going to do it. Let's move in and let's take down Captain Khazad-dûm.
Put an end to this evil.
It feels really great that we are the ones defending this castle this time. We have the tower advantage. I'm super happy about that. Yeah, I really am. Oh, can we actually put the archers up here? Yes, we can. We can put the... Oh, this is perfect. This is brilliant. We are definitely going to use this position here. I think we should only use 1 archer here though, because if we take 2 here it's gonna be problematic. I think we're gonna we could try and move 2 archers here. This is a really strong position. Move over there. We should probably try and just have a defensive line somewhere around here with these spears to keep the towers firing. Javelins, you can stay behind and throw your things at them. You can join here as well. And these 2 units we're going to ideally want to keep in the back. I don't want to use them. If we need to, I think I'm going to send in the Girthin first. We want these armor-piercing, Bjorning axemen when we fight heavily armored foes up in the north. Okay, that's it. Let's start the battle. You're just going to stay where you are. So are you. Okay, let's fast forward. You're going to save your ammunition for now. We don't want to use it just quite yet. My towers are firing, that's good news. We could use some of our ammunition on these guys if we wanted to. But if we can group them up over here, we are just gonna have a nice time with our archers. We are just gonna decimate them with our archers.
The enemy are battering down our gates.
They're battering down the gate. Feel free to do so. Take guard mode on, all of you.
Blast their eyes. The enemy's rams
Okay,
through our
stop
gates.
fast forwarding. We need to try and take a look here. What we want to fire on.
The walls are no longer ours. The enemy have taken.
Just fire at whatever you want here. Go for the Dol Guldur host archers. Yeah, you have quite the nice place to fire from. This should definitely hurt them. The Maulers are on their way in. We need to focus them. They're the main priority. They're just marching away from my warders. Focus down the Maulers. Fire at the Maulers with everything you have. Okay, this was quite a weird thing here, actually. Quite a weird angle to fight on. You can join in here as well, actually. Spears, Avari Spearmen, you're gonna have to join in. Not entirely sure where the Maulers are. They're going in here. Okay, they're going through the goblins, it looks like. Keep up the fire on the Maulers, though. I think we should focus this Mauler unit first, because they're quite grouped up with the rest of their army. This Mauler unit, though, might be able to do some damage to my spears. We're gonna hold here, and let the archers do as much damage as possible. They have a lot of Maulers, feels like. Hopefully my archers are going to do enough here, enough damage for us to have victory without any major difficulties. We still have the Gurthin and the Burning Warriors, so there's no way for them to win. The towers are still firing as well, so that's good. Let's take a look. These guys are passive. We should probably switch focus to the Maulers inside here instead. Let's go for them. They're actually firing at me. They did get a kill on one unit in this unit. I have no idea who. Someone should be dead somewhere around this area. I don't... Oh, he's over there. Yeah, we have him there. Poor soul. Got himself killed. My archers are firing from here, and my towers are firing from the back to off them. So, yeah. Just hold them here and let this party continue. The archer party continued. We're losing some space here because they're fighting some Maulers. That's the problem. That is actually quite problematic. But we're focusing them down with artifact. We could try and move one archer to the side here to fire on the back. But do we want to do it? I'm not sure. They might try and divert forces there if we do that. So we're just going to stay where we are. These guys have an excellent archer position. As soon as they're out of ammunition, we're going to move Ramil to this position instead. Let's take a look. 52% of their force has been killed. We're doing rather well here. The towers are still firing as well. They're doing a wonderful job. There we go. Keep up the fire. Oh, I thought they were broken first. Didn't look like it. Sadly, I was hoping for it, but you cannot have everything in the world. Try and fire at something in the back line now, to try and avoid friendly fire. Oh, my poor spears, though. They're taking a big beating, probably by some friendly fire as well, which is sad. Yeah, definitely friendly fire here. Go for the scouts in the back line. We will hit the other troops as well if we do so. Actually, focus the Maulers here. You're out of ammo. Not quite yet, soon though. You're out of ammo. Let's move these guys over here instead. Let them take the better position. Oh, they're really thin, these guys. They're really thinning out. They're just standing there, not even fighting as well. Okay, what should we fire on? Mirkwood Goblins, Scouts. Let's go for the Scouts here. The ones that are fighting. My spears have been killed. Hopefully we can heal one or two of those guys. There we go. Keeping up the fire. Actually, go for the Mauler unit here. Go for the Maulers. We are going to send him in to melee as soon as he's done firing. He's a bodyguard unit, so he will replenish. He will finish the job in melee once he's done with his arrows. Yeah, this Mauler unit doesn't have the best days here. Getting kinda destroyed. Let's just go times 6 here. My guys are actually holding quite well. We are thinning out though. Quite hard at the moment. Go for the host. Oh, these guys are actually broken. These guys are still holding the line. You have earned yourself a good rest, Lórien sentries. I think we're gonna try and withdraw with you as well. We want to keep these guys alive. We can, if we can retrain them somehow. I would like to do that. There we go. Keep up the fire, Ramil. You guys are gonna run away. Go into melee. Actually, you can go. You can focus these guys down. These guys are gonna be able to destroy the host. Ramil is just gonna take care of the rest of these units here, which shouldn't be too problematic. They have some archers firing at us though, which is not that nice. These guys are broken. Everyone seems to be broken. Go for the hunters. They're broken. Let's go for the archers here, and then we have one. There's two units left here. They're not broken. There we go. End the battle. We lost 113 guys though, but we annihilated this entire force, so it was a decent battle. The archers did really well. The Havari spearmen got 83 kills, but they're utterly spent now. No, we still have one guy remaining. Maybe we should send him back to perform garrison duties somewhere. If he could keep the peace at one location, this lone guy, he could be really worthwhile keeping. If he could keep the peace at Akhnodion later, he would be such a beast of a unit for us to have still. Quite a good battle. We did lose some guys though, but we have done it. Well done. We are not going to ransom. Let's execute them. Good. Good. Okay. I think, yeah, Akhnodion is rebelling. No surprises there. But they're only going to rebel for one turn, hopefully. I would be really happy if those spears there could keep the peace. Bladesmith's Guild at Dor Norak. We're gonna wait with that. Ithilien attacked. Akhnodion, yeah, they are rioting there. Yeah, these guys got destroyed. We're losing some money in the process there. 70%. If we repair these buildings, I think we should be in the green. 70% is enough. Let's put these buildings higher up in the queue. I think we should be fine with these 28 spears guarding. That means that these guys can move to Amonlank. And we are going to do that. Okay, Akhnodion is at 70%, which is enough. And we have these guys over here. It did cost us a bit though to repair these buildings, which is a bit sad. We're going for the stables here at Karas Galadon. Erwi is going for the communal farming. Limhir is not going for anything at the moment. Eidrachan is not going for anything at the moment either. I think we should go for the port here. We can afford it. I'm going for the port. We're also going for the artist studio here and the barracks over at Amonlank. The only region that is not getting a building is Limhir, and we can get something here later in the next turn. Probably something militarily. Stables or barracks here would be ideal. We cannot recruit any more troops anywhere, so we are recruiting everywhere we can, so it's actually looking rather decent.
Yes, my lord.
These two units are going to stay here. You are going to try and move to Akhnodion though. If you can help with the peacekeeping there.
You have something in mind for our people?
The Bjorning warriors I want over there. Do I send the Gurthinen as well? We can still be attacked here, and we still do not have the militia garrison. We need some kind of melee force here to hold the line. These guys won't be able to fight effectively for quite some time, so I'm gonna keep the Gurthinen here. But the Bjorning warriors are going over to Amonlank.
Swiftly. Sire.
Can we get another watchtower? 50%. Yeah, we can get another watchtower. Let's try and get that. You're not gonna march any further. I do not want to risk you not be able to coming back. Move back there. Guild available. Yeah, click accept. Even though we cannot afford it, we're still gonna click accept. We are going to send these guys out. They're gonna start their march towards Amonlank. We are going to bring these spears as well. They're going to join. These spears here are probably going to join as well, and we will keep the sentries here as a garrison, and these spears will join, definitely, I think so. We need as much forces as we can. We have one arch unit in this force. We could send this unit. We should send this unit. This Lórien arch unit is also going to move towards Amonlank. The more reinforcements here, the better. We need them all there in order to take Dol Lingwar. I want Ostengard. They still have this. They have a large army inside of Ostengard as well. A new family member, Menelven. That's good. Let's take a look at the family tree. Durion. We have this guy, Habriston, age 9, and yeah, it was a woman. Okay, well, she might be able to provide some children in the future. We have these two lads. Habriston, age 9. We need to keep a look at him because he's in the royal line. So he needs to be taken care of whenever he comes of age. Let's take a look at the diplomat as well. We need to talk to more nations in order to get more money. We need more money. That is something we desperately need. There we go, move over there.
Impossible.
And that is everything for this turn. It is everything for this turn, everything we can do. We're sending forces over to Amonlank. Looks great. The barracks is going to be done in 3 turns, and then we can retrain these guys and create another sword unit here, which is good. And then after, we're probably going to go for the practice range and then the stables. These stables are going to be done in 2 turns, and then we can finally get a horse unit, which we desperately need. Let's end the turn. Yeah, Lothlórien is blue now, so it's okay. Those guys can keep the peace there on their own, which is great news. If the Avari spearmen can keep the peace there on their own, we might send the other spear units over somewhere to retrain them, so that we can get another unit to the front lines faster. The Avari spearmen, I don't think we can retrain, so if they could just keep the peace, they would still be really valuable for us. I do not expect that that Avari unit is costing us that much money to upkeep. Once again, guild available. Let's not do that just yet. We might need to do other things with the money that we have. Moria reached. Ithilien lost. Osgiliath under attack. New mission, Clans of Elendwide, 750 gold coins. Gold. We are going to talk to them. Absolutely we are. We need as much gold as we can get. Path blocked. Construction report. Lothlórien, of course, we repaired the buildings. And it's at 80% now. That's good enough. We are still constructing in every region that we have, except Limhir. You can move in there, just to make them a little bit more happy. Over here, I kind of want to try and afford the Bladesmiths Guild as well, if we can. But everything is so bloody expensive. Too expensive. Barracks. No, it's not going to be enough. How much did it cost? 1.7. Okay, I'm going to take the guild. I'm going to take it. And we're going to go for the vineyard here, so that we can get another spy. Let's go for vineyard. New family member. Another family member. Yeah, look at that. Nimtolian. Nice. More children, more elven children is always good to have. Move these archers over there. You are going to Lothlórien, and you are also going to join over at Amonlank. You are going to move there. These spears are also going to go there. My diplomat on this side, we have actually reached here. We could talk to them. Let's try and get an alliance. They might need money in order for us to get that alliance. Yeah, they don't like that. If we pay them 200 gold coins, everything we have, are they going to accept it then? Let's try. No, they didn't want that. Okay, this diplomat is going to stay here though, because we need to get that alliance soon. But we also need to be ready, because we're gonna get attacked here at Khazad-dûm by a force from Mordor when we do that alliance thingy. So we need to be ready for that as well. Alright, things are looking great. We're sending forces over here, readying ourselves to take Dol Lingwar. Let's end the turn again. There's nothing more we can do but ending the turn, sadly. Alright. Northern Dunedain, I wonder how you are doing in this campaign. There was talks that Dol Guldur or the Goblins of Moria have taken the region north of Rosgobel. If they have done that, there was a suggestion there that we should take that region and exchange it for Rosgobel, the region just north of Rosgobel. Because Rosgobel is a moneymaker, it would be a nice addition to our nation. The Goblin Hordes enraged. It doesn't look like it's going too well for the Gobos here. Western Moria cleared. Khazad-dûm has taken Western Khazad-dûm. Hopefully the spawning army is going to spawn on this side, because if it spawns somewhere around here, that Doom stack might just go straight towards Erebor. And we are not going to be able to hold there if they do that, so I certainly hope that they're spawning here. Remains to be seen. You're moving into Lothlórien. Let's see if he can keep the peace on his own. Yes, he can. 75%. He can actually keep the peace on his own. That's really good. Oh, that's right. Since we actually got the rebellion here, we cannot go for the upgrade here, because we lost some civilians in that, which is sad. But he can keep the peace, so he's gonna stay there. That lone Avari guy is gonna stay here. Let's take a look. How much does 3 gold coins? That's okay. Totally fine with that. You're gonna move up to Amon-Lank as well. So are you. Everyone is going there. It's a party at Amon-Lank. Everyone is invited. Everyone that is an elf is invited. Okay. Construction report. Lothlórien got the roads. Dor Norak got the artist studio. Galadhrim got the stables. Land clearance, we should go for. It's a cheap building, absolutely. Go for the land clearance, it's really cheap and it adds quite a lot. Let's go for that. And then the roads would be nicer as well. But for now, let's go for that. And over at Lothlórien, we do not want to focus on that here, because we're not going to get attacked here. Galadhrim over here. I'm going to go for the scouts. Let's focus the scouts here. And save the money. I think we should probably try and go for, at Khazad-dûm, probably the Hall of Music here, to quicken up towards the barracks. Remains to be seen though what we go for, because we have all of the military buildings. We have the barracks here, we have practice range, and we have the stables now. So we have everything militarily that we can get here. Let's take a look. Lim here. Do we have the barracks here? We do not have the barracks here. We have culture enough to get the Girthinen. What's the culture here? 40%. We're not going to be able to get the Girthinen, sadly, here when we get the barracks, but we are going to be able to get the spears retrained and the swords, the sentries here. We are going to recruit the swords there. Yeah, these guys are going to stay here. We need somewhat of a garrison here if something bad happens. Okay, that's about it. Let's actually move with the diplomats. If we can find in Adwyth, we might get some extra money. Where was that region? It's over there. 2 turns. We're going to get a little boost in money when we talk to them. Can we get another watchtower out? Can we risk it? Walk 1 tile more, there we go. And give me a tower there. Thank you. As soon as he can march out without this place rebelling when he's out of here, we're gonna just watchtower up this entire journey, this entire region. But for now, we cannot do that, so unfortunately, it's gonna have to be a little bit foggy here. Okay, how much population do you actually need? 1.2. We're gonna get there soon, so that's good. Okay, once again, we're gonna end the turn. We could try that alliance again. I don't think they're gonna accept, though.
My lord. You have a proposition for us?
No, we're gonna wait a little while as well, because we need an army at Khazad-dûm when we get attacked by Mordor. Let's end the turn again. The barracks has been constructed at Amarlank, and we should absolutely try and get the practice range here as soon as possible as well, to get the archers retrained and to try and get the archers recruited as fast as possible. I do wonder how it's going to look in terms of money after this end turn. We have a lot of forces out on the field now, so it's quite expensive. Dol Guldur, it looks like they have some armies wandering around. One army is going towards Dol Guldur, Amarlank, I mean. That is not that nice. I kind of want them to take the other path. I really want to take that castle in the east, Dol Lingwar. I do not want them to attack me. But if they do, I guess we could just destroy them easily. We could even sally forth and destroy them that way. Get these guys in there.
Yes,
You are going in there. So are you. There we go. We actually have somewhat of a force here now. Oh, we can retrain both units. Okay, let's do that. Bjorning warriors can be retrained as well. What? How many guys can we get here? Okay, let's retrain both spears. Queue up these two units as well. We need them. And let's get the practice range with the money that we still have. One general is moving over towards me. I have no idea why you're trying to do that. I'm not sure what you're trying to accomplish here. We still cannot upgrade this one. We need some money to do that. Let's take a look. Vineyard over here. We can get another spy. Let's get that. We desperately need another spy. We communal farming here. That's good. The roads and the port here would be beautiful, but we cannot afford it. Amarlank. Barracks, of course. Yeah, we did get that. Khazad-dûm. We cannot afford anything. We're going for the practice range here. Is there anything that we could afford that would help us? Only leather tanners and things like that. Nothing really crucial. But the port is going to be done soon, and that's going to provide a lot of income. So will the land clearance. We do have a diplomat on the way to get us even more money.
Without question.
Oh, so close. In the next turn, we're going to be able to get to Enedwaith and get a sum of money. $1.4k we should be able to get from those guys. I don't think these guys are going to attack me. If they try something, we're just going to march out and destroy them. Okay, once again, let's just end a turn. We're just waiting for troops to be retrained here. And things to go our way. I really would like to march out, but if we march out, that army is going to attack me at Amarlank. If they stand outside of Amarlank, we should probably just move out and destroy them. And then march towards Dol Lingwar to take that. We actually have somewhat of an army now at Amarlank. I couldn't be happier. I'm so happy. Finally, we have an army that we could use. So good to see. So great. Enedwaith, Dunland, and all of the factions in the north we're going to talk to, get some money out of. Ideally, I don't really want to maybe general stack either. 2 generals I think is enough. What are you trying to accomplish here? They're moving over here. That's going to cost us even more movement points. Look at my beautiful army. Look at this beautiful army. We have more forces on the way as well. I think we might do it like this. We could keep somewhat of a garrison here. Not too many though. I think Celeborn and this guy are gonna stay with some units, and the rest, Haldir and Premi, are gonna move towards Dol Lingwar. That's how we're gonna do it. Land clearance over here, that's good. That's the only thing that we did build in this turn. Okay, what do we do? What do we go for in terms of buildings? What can we afford? That would help us a lot here. Master builders would be great as well. Should we go for one of these things, maybe? We need more economy. We need to get this one, though. Let's go for that. Dor Norak, is there anything cheap, economical we can go for here that would benefit us? The roads, I think, would be great. Yeah, let's go for the roads, yeah. And that's it. In terms of money. We have another spy. Let's send the spy over here. Stand over here. I want to look over towards the Moria goblins. We can get some more cash now. I remember now because we can talk to these guys. Trade rights. And map info 1.6k. How about that? How does that sound for you? Does that sound okay? It seems so. Thank you. More cash in the bank with that. It's going to provide yet another building somewhere. Move further north.
Tomorrow's journey planned out.
Okay, we can afford yet another decent building somewhere with this cash. We might save it for another port over here. Or the roads. Roads or ports. I think what we're going to do with the money that we have here, we are going to save it for the port at Erwi. The more ports we get, the better. They're going to provide so much money. Let's take a look. Eidrachan, 984 gold coins each turn. The port is going to be done in the next turn. Let's see how much money they bring in after the port has been constructed. I'm going to queue up the port here. We can afford it in the next turn. Okay. Haldir and Premi. I want you with me. I also... Let's actually move this unit a little bit closer. Stand over there. Let's see if we can scout these guys a bit. It seems like a weak army. Move back. And Premi and Haldir, you will take the Burning Warriors, you will take the Girthinen, you will take 3 spear units and 1 archer. We can get mercs, we can get the woodland warriors here as well. We are going to get them. They cost the same as these spears, so why not? Let's get them as well. And I'm pretty sure that this army should be able to withstand an attack from these guys. So we're just gonna go on the move with Haldir and then Premi towards Dol Lingwar. And these guys hopefully are going to be able to stay here and defend if they do attack me, which I think they will do. I think they will. Alright, things are looking great. Hopefully we get a mission with Dunland with this diplomat so that we can earn even more money or get a free unit. The cavalry is done in 1 turn. We can actually get a few troops here now. Again, do we get things? I really want the port to start constructing though. I'm going to wait. Let's end a turn again. I really want to get that port started at Erwi. Hopefully we can afford it. We have some forces out on the field though, and it's going to cost us a bit. But I think we might be able to afford it, hopefully. Could be quite close. We just need to make more diplomatic deals as well. Dol Guldur, I'm not sure what they're trying to accomplish here. Are they afraid? They didn't besiege me at Amon Lang, which means that they're probably showing some respect towards my Haldir army. And if they're doing that, we might need to reinforce the Haldir army a little bit more with more troops. We have a tiny little goblin army here. Nothing that would harm me. Absolutely not. We do not need to worry there. Let's move further north. They have an army here. Quite a large one, actually. Hopefully the Khazad-dûm dwarves here are going to take care of it. Let's move further north. Stand over here. Fenholm. That's a region we should try and take. And maybe try and gift away to the Walesmen. Yeah, Dol Guldur has Duinburg. This we could try and gift away to the Walesmen. Or maybe Khazad-dûm even. That would keep the darkness at bay. Maybe we should try and sneak a unit over here, capture Fenholm and sell it to Khazad-dûm. And hopefully they can keep the Goblin Tide away from me. Port, we didn't provide too much money. We should, okay then, maybe we should focus on the roads instead. We have started the port here. I'm going to stay with the port. But we should really get the roads. The main priority now in terms of buildings are roads at Eidrachan, roads at Erwi, after the port. And that is the biggest priority here now. Get one unit of Girthinen here. I think we're gonna try and do a sneaky beaky mission here with the Girthinen or some unit over to Fenholm and try and take that and give it away to Khazad-dûm. But we're gonna need a diplomat close by to talk to them. This cavalry unit though are definitely going to move over here. We're gonna need them. Dol Guldur sent an agent. Lórien scouts, that's good. They're actually surrounding me here. Oh, this is painful. It looks like we're gonna need to fight ourselves out of this. Because they're actually surrounding me and we could try and sneak our way through. We could move over here and group our forces up entirely. I think we should. Move over there. I want this entire army to be totally ready. Get Celeborn, get these archers, get these spears in there as well. Yep, there we go. The rest of these units are gonna stay behind. We have 2 more units on the way as well. If this army tries to attack, we have a decent enough garrison to hold them at bay. This army is gonna have to try and clear these armies away from our paths here and then move to Dol Lingwar. Look at Dol Lingwar. We actually have roads here. That's really good. That's really good. You can move a little bit further north here. Yeah, that's how we're gonna do. They might try and attack me. If they do, we're gonna have to move back and destroy them. Remains to be seen what they're trying to do here. Those pesky Dol Guldur forces. They're really frustrating, those guys.
Yes, my lord. Without question.
Did we talk to Isengard? Oh, we're at war with them. I wonder if they will pay for map information nonetheless. Let's try 800 gold coins. Something. Oh, we could have asked for more then. Well, we at least got some money from them. Better than nothing. Let's move towards Dunland.
Continue tomorrow. Tomorrow's journey planned out.
Okay, let's end the turn again. Let's see what Dol Guldur does to me here. They might go for Mallorn, and if they do, we need to try and retreat back with Haldir to cleanse away these armies. We just need a clear road towards Dol Lingwar, and we're not getting it, and it's really frustrating actually. But we have an army now though. We actually have an army, and the cavalry might actually get there in time to reinforce Haldir's army, and with cavalry in our force, we're gonna have a much easier time with breaking their forces, with killing generals, destroying archers, everything. It's gonna be so much easier. Oh, they actually formed up into a huge army there. That is interesting. And the goblins here are attacking me at Erwi. Totally fine with that. No problems. I do not fear. Hopefully, maybe that Khazad-dûm army will go to Fenholm and take that. That would be great, if they did. My elven defenders alone are probably going to be able to take that army down. New mission, Dunlendings, exactly what we wanted.
My lord.
Let's move towards Dunland, talk to them. High elves, Dunlendings, okay, they're at war with each other. I'm on Lunk, more guys, let's train these archers as well. They should be free upkeep now though, shouldn't they? Maybe not. Yeah, we only have 4 slots here. Let's train them though, while we have the chance. Construction complete, practice range, yeah, over at Amon Lank. We're going for the port here. Kalas Galadhrim, we cannot get anything here. We're going for this one 2 turns before it's upgraded. They're sending quite the army over here to Dor Norak, but we have an army. I think we have enough here to hold the darkness at bay. We should absolutely, after the roads though, go for the militia garrison here. Since it looks like Dol Guldur really wants to try and attack me a lot here. But we have 2 archers here, so I'm feeling fine here. They have 2 armies. They have 2 big ass armies here. Stand here, block this army. cavalry, move into Amon Lang for 1 turn, and then you're gonna move into Celeborn's army. If they do attack Amon Lang, these cavalry can provide somewhat of a garrison duty mission here. This is actually a large force now. They are really... They're not messing around, Dol Guldur. It looks like they have a lot of armies. We need to get rid of this army, and we have quite the army to do so with. This shouldn't be a problematic battle. They don't even have a general. Let's take a look at exactly what they have. Seems to be a melee-heavy army with some archers and a few maulers. They even have Uruk Slayers now as well. We need to be a little bit careful here. Ideally, I'm going to wait. If they attack me, we will take the battle. If they're not, because I really want the Cav to join the fight here. Everything is going to be so much easier if we have Cav. So we're going to wait 1 more turn. And if they do not attack me, we will send in the Cav and then attack this army and then move straight towards Dol Lingwar. That is the plan. Let's end the turn once again. Oh my lord. The goblins are going to attack me and they're going to get absolutely crushed at Erwi. They do not have the strength to try and take it. Fenholm seems to be a little bit more garrisoned up now. They only had 1 unit a while ago. Now they seem to have at least 3 or something. So we need more than just a Gurthinen to take it, I guess. We might need something more. They're attacking me at Dor Norak here with this army. I'm not surprised. The positive thing, they're attacking me there. That's good. I'm really happy about that, actually. Because then we can have a defensive battle against them. They have a lot of things, but as long as we're the defending force, things should be quite easy. Well, let's move in. Let's try and take this army down. And let's try and minimize our casualties in this one, if we can. The spears are going to be in the front lines in shield mode, and we're going to try and flank with other forces that we have. Let's move in. Let's take down Captain Ugrat. Probably the biggest battle in this campaign this far. At least the biggest armies. We need to try and take a hilly advantage here if we can. Let's take a look at the terrain here. And I do not want to fight with the woods either, if we can avoid those, because I want to see everything. Let's maybe form up over here. Spears, you're going to be frontlining in shield wall mode. I do not care if you get any kills, just hold the line at all costs. Archers, you're going to do as much damage as you possibly can. These guys are going to be the ones trying to flank, along with Enpremi, of course. Perfect. Let's start the battle. Let's just wait for them. Wait for their arrival. Let's see, we can move the archers in the front here before the battle begins. You guys, yeah, you're in guard mode. Let's group you guys up as well so that we know. This solid spear front line should be able to hold for quite some time in shield wall, I think. And my archers should be able to decimate this quite large Dol Guldur force. I hope so. And as soon as they're out of ammunition, these 2 units are going to be sent into melee. These guys I'm not going to send into melee. We want to keep them as healthy as possible, if we can. And Premi is going to be the first unit to flank, I think. He's really quite effective. Let's fast forward, let them come. They're the ones attacking me, so surely they should arrive soon. I really would have liked to have a cavalry unit in my army, but sadly we do not have that. But for future conquest, we are going to have a cavalry unit. They're marching towards me, quite the large army. It really is a large army that they bring with them here today. A completely full stacked army, without a general though. And that is good. It would be so glorious if we could utterly destroy this army though. It would be so great for us. We would have the clear path towards Dol Lingwar finally. It's been quite the problematic road towards Dol Lingwar, but soon we're going to be able to get there, as long as we win here today. Archers, make sure that you fire as soon as you can. These guys can fire, they're in range. Haldir should be in range soon as well. Let's take a look. Mirkwood Hunters. Uruk Slayers, definitely a unit we should focus down, probably first. Yeah, this is the most powerful unit that they have in their army. We should focus this unit down first. And then after these guys, the Maulers. But first of all, Uruk Slayers. They're the deadliest force unit that they have. They have a lot of things. They really have a lot of things. You can try and focus on the Maulers on the side here whenever they reach you. Mirkwood Uruks, I'm not scared of these guys. They are not gonna do that much damage. Let's take a look at their stats. 518, my spears have 716, so quite about the same in terms of stats, but they have 76 of them. Let's take a look. They're getting closer with their Mirkwood Hunters. My archers are going to have to fall back soon. Let's take a look. Can you fire at the Maulers soon? Yes, you can. Fire at them instead. You can fire at these Maulers over here if you want to. We're getting a lot of shots off here. We've killed 5% of their army already. Things are looking decent. These guys are getting weakened. Woodland warriors. Yeah, you're going to be the flanking force here on this side. We can wait with you guys for a little while. And Priami, position yourself like this. Keep up the fire, lads. Just keep up the fire. Maximize the damage. We're doing really well. We might actually even be out of ammunition when they arrive. If we are, we're just gonna... These guys are gonna have to frontline, especially Celeborn with his Berry Engalite unit. Dol Guldur host moving in. Yeah, they're getting closer. They're getting closer. And Priami, move yourself over there. You're gonna stay where you are. We want to flank with you. I think the archers should think of retreating back a little bit now. Let's move you back. Run back to safety. Before it's too late. Yeah, retreat to safety. Hopefully they will charge soon. My spear line should absolutely be able to hold for quite some time. No, not you. Cancel that command. Let's try and move you to the side a little bit here. The frontline war started. These Mirkwood goblins are moving quite far here. Let's try and move these guys over there. I think they're gonna get stuck at my spears. What do we have over there? Something. Orc Maulers on the side there. You two, I wanted to fire at the Maulers there. You two are going to fire at... do they have any Maulers on the front line? Nothing. Okay. Uruk Slayers, fire at the Maulers here. Or maybe, no, fire at the ones here, because they are the ones moving forwards at the moment. Dol Guldur host moving in, nothing we need to worry about. You can flank these guys in the back. You can actually charge in the Mirkwood goblins there if you want to. Let's take a look at this charge by our woodland kin. Fierce warriors, the woodland elves. And they can prove quite effective in a pinch. Well done, good charge there. And these guys are charging these guys in the back. Should provide a lot of damage. So things are looking decent. They're firing at my Gurthinen and my Bjorning warriors. Let's move these guys further to the flank as well. Make them ready to flank as well. You can run. Dol Guldur host. Dol Guldur host. They're just sending in the host. Keep up the fire on the Maulers, lads. Keep up that fire on the Maulers. It's 51 remaining. Ignore those guys. Let's focus this unit down with everything we have. This is the healthiest unit that they have. We have killed 25% of their army. We have actually lost 7% of our own force. What do they have here? Just Dol Guldur host. Nothing scary. Mirkwood Uruks. Quite solid spear unit, but nothing that I'm too afraid of. Maulers here. 38 of them. Nothing we need to worry about. I think you're going to flank the Mirkwood goblins there. Let's do a double pop of the ability here to make my guys more effective. You can go further to the flank here, Gurthinen. Imagine one cavalry unit here. That would have been so great. Let's go for the charge at the goblins. Where's the general? He's in this unit. Every archer that we have available, focus the general unit down now. Let's take a look. These guys are broken. Well done. Job well done indeed. We don't have cav though, so we cannot chase these guys down. That's a big sad thing. That's a really sad thing. What is happening here? These guys are broken, it seems. You can stay where you are. take a look. You're fighting the Maulers now. They're broken, that's good. It looks like their front line is completely crumbling here. In some parts of the front line. You can try and push forwards. Try and silence some of these archers if you can. Let's try and move in with the Galadhrim somewhere. Try and silence some more archers. Yeah, these Maulers are getting totally peppered down. My spears are doing rather well. These guys are not, but I actually misclicked these guys, and that's probably why they're so low in numbers. And Priam is slaughtering everything in his path. You're gonna move in against the hunters here. Charge them down. See if you can try and catch these Mirkwood hunters here. You're out of ammunition, fall back. Do not get shot at. You've done enough. Go for the Mirkwood hunters, Galadhrim. We're flanking them here with the Beorning warriors and the Galadhrim. Hopefully we can break them. Another break in here. Actually, you can give chase. Give chase. We have killed 55. I really want to have more kills than this. If we could go to the magical number of 90 or 85 or whatever it is, that would be beautiful, but I'm not sure that we can. Yeah, they're breaking totally here. Just push forwards. Front line is doing fine. We do not need to focus that just yet. You can go for fire on the ones in the back line. You're flanking the Dol Guldur host here. The Mirkwood Uruks are also wavering, even though their general is still alive.
Good tidings.
Oh, he's dead now. We're going to see a chain reaction, definitely. Everyone is going to break now. Stop firing. Probability. Yeah, continue the battle. For the love of God, we need to chase. We need to give chase here. Everything needs to... We need to try and cut down as much as possible here. With our fast elves. Chase everything you can. Kill as many as you can. These archers are going to help as well in the chase. I think we're catching them quite hard here. 66%. Hopefully we can kill them all. Or at least up to 90. Oh, these guys. We cannot let these guys escape. Try to go in a flanking maneuver here. Go in, kill as many as you can. Destroy them all. We are cleansing the field here quite effectively, but these guys are escaping though. All of these goblins. Because my archers, they're really quite fast. If you move to the side, you are going to go for these guys, and the archers are going to move for these guys. They're faster. 76%, we're not getting up there. We are, however, killing them quite hard, so I'm kind of happy. And anyways, 14% of my force has been killed, which is quite great. These guys are so spread out, makes it a lot more difficult. Let's go for the Dol Guldur host instead if we can. Oh, you're just stopping. You're just stopping. Let's see if we can get the archers over here to get some shots off or something against them. That's the only way we can kill these guys, it seems like. Yeah, there we go. You're catching up. Kill as many as you can, archers. There we go. 82%. Looks far better now. Go for the Mirkwood goblins. They're a large unit. We're not going to get there in time. Oh, there we go. We're getting some solid kills, though. 84%. 85. I think that that's enough. Hopefully it is. Well, let's exit the battle. Heroic victory. We lost 147 guys, and hopefully this army is no more. I really do hope so. Let's take a look at the kills. Beri and Goliath, 332. Galadhrim archers, 426. These guys did quite well. Lost 5 guys. Killed 230 guys. Lórien archers did really well as this unit as well. In the melee department, the Galadhrim swordsmen did the best, followed by the spears, I think. Yeah, the spears. And the woodland warriors did quite a lot as well, with their flanking maneuvers. Well done, a great fight here. I'm happy about this result. That was a pretty mighty battle, if I do say so myself. Let's execute them all. Those guys are no longer a threat. We have an open road towards Dol Lingwar now. I'm going to risk going there. And I'm not going to send any more forces out, except the cav, maybe. Maybe not, actually. Maybe we should keep them there. They're still attacking me here.
I'm gonna stick you.
They have the warg pack, though, but I don't think that's going to be a problem, since we have the defenders. Okay. Do we bring the cav with us? I think we are going to.
Come, my brothers.
We should.
Scout the area.
Get another tower.
Need that one.
Have a taste of my
I think this army is going to be able to do it if they attack me here. Oh, I'm not going to keep... the cav, I'm going to let the cav stay here. I'm going to let them stay. Haldir, march towards Dol Lingwar
Take it for the elves.
with everything you have.
Stay alert.
Okay, construction complete. Dirt paths over at Dor Norak. We are under siege here once again. We really need to get the militia garrison here because Dol Guldur is putting a lot of efforts at attacking here. And we won't be able to hold for all time here. We need more forces here, and the militia garrison would provide that.
I'm gonna stick you.
What can we do with the money that we have? I think we might save the money. We could go for the stables here. But I'm not going to do that just yet. Erwi is on the siege, we cannot get the buildings completed. How about Karas Galadon? Hall of Music would be great. Lim here, a lot of things would be great here as well. Eidrachan, this would be really great here. Would make it cheaper for the... We're gonna save the money. We are going to save the money. For roads somewhere. Maybe it's Achnorion, Eidrachan, probably Eidrachan. We are going to save the money. Karas Galadon got some more Göthinen. That's good. New family member. Faidriel has joined. That's nice.
Your orders.
Let's move towards Dunland. Let's get even more money in our coffers. Let's get there.
Without question. I
Get
shall
those
continue
roads
tomorrow.
started. We
Tomorrow's
need
journey
it.
planned out.
So can we actually recruit another archer? No, we cannot. One turn away from attacking Dol Lingwar. That's good news. They have a lot of armies, though. They have so many armies. It's insane. Kind of scared about the gap. We do not have any OP units inside here.
I'm gonna
But
stick
it's
you.
a... Oh, they have walks, but we have spears, so it's fine. But I do believe we can win if they do attack me there. I think we're fine. We could do some maneuvers with the cavalry and try and damage them outside of the walls as well. And that's the thing we could do. One turn and this building is done. That's good. Well, let's end the turn and let's see what's gonna happen. We might have a battle here against the goblins. They have the warg pack with them, but it should be fine. We might get besieged by this army at Amon Lank. But if we attack Dol Lingwar, I think they're gonna divert their forces to this area instead. Remains to be seen. Let's end a turn. I really do hope that we can afford roads somewhere. Possibly Eidrachan would be the region that I want to afford the roads at. Because I think they are the ones that are going to provide the most money. Achnorion has been upgraded. That is really good. That is excellent news. Now we can get a far greater use out of that region.
Stay in the trees.
Take a look. It doesn't look like Dol Guldur wanted to attack me at Dor Norak, but the goblins are. We still have the elven defenders. Well, let's move in and let's take this tiny little army out. Shouldn't be too problematic of a fight. Let's move in.
Send them back to their...
Let's smash some goblins, shall we? Start deployment, let's move the defenders up, and let's get into a decent position with the archers so that they can fire the warg pack. That's the scariest unit that they have, so we need to fire at those. It looks like they're spawning over there. Start the battle and let's see what happens. You can march over there somewhere. Let's fast forward. Where are they going to go? Goblin infantry. You can move over here for the time being. Doesn't look like they're sending in their warg pack just yet. If you can reach the goblin infantry, you can fire at them. I'm not sure. Okay, they're moving in. Goblin infantry are moving here. The other unit seems to be trying to take this road. We're gonna put one unit here and one here. You're doing some solid damage to them here. They're getting closer. I think you can focus on this unit now instead. Orc Hunters. Are these the one with the javelin? Yes, it is. Focus fire on them a little bit here. We need to try and move out with this unit ideally to stop them from throwing their javelins. We are going to do that. Let's move for them. You can go back. We do not want you to get shot at. Let's move for them straight. Oh, look at the amount of kills they did get on with the javelins. Oh my lord. What kind of a javelin attack did they have? 6. But they have 168 guys though. That's why they're getting so many kills on me. Oh my god. They decimated my elven defenders there. They absolutely did. Get them further into combat. That's why I'm so happy that these guys will replenish, because they are destroying my elven defenders here with their javelins. Over here we're totally fine. We need to try and move the archers. Could we move you over there so that you can fire on these guys? Support my elven defense, because we only have 25 remaining there. The warg pack still haven't done anything in this battle, which is surprising. Fire at these guys, please. Weaken them. Give chase, give chase. Do not let them escape. Do not let them escape here. They're actually running away from my archers to be effective. Keep up the fire though. I think we might need to send in these guys as well. We can just train them after. One more volley and we're gonna send these guys. Send them in now. Send them in now. There we go. I think we're gonna risk moving you out a bit here with these guys. Okay, then no. They're sending in their war pack now, I think. Elven defenders, you're gonna have to take the brunt of their charge here. You're gonna just go back. Where are they going to charge me with their war pack? Hopefully straight on. Not sure yet. They're walking slowly. You can reach them. Fire at will on them. Oh, the general is sitting on one of those guys. It looks like he's half dead almost. Over there. It looks kind of funky. It looks really weird. But quite cool that he can sit on one of the wargs like that. Looks like they're taking this path. I'm not sure why they're walking though. Really not sure. Save your ammunition. Wait for them to... Yeah, there we go. Wait for them. Are they going to stop there? Keep up the fire then if they're going to stop. Not sure that that's the most effective place though. Let's move over here. Get over there and fire at will. If they have any survivors, we're going to send in the elven defenders to finish them off. Yeah, you're bringing them down quite effectively here. You are out of ammunition though. Let's send in the elven defenders. Hopefully they can do the job. If not, we're going to send in the general last. And he can finish the job, hopefully. Here we come. They are probably going to do a lot of damage to me though, because these guys are quite scary. Need to receive certain. We're going to charge them. Yeah, they're destroying my elven defenders here. In melee, these guys are tough, but we are bringing them down, it looks like. Yes, we are. Continue, kill as many as you can, and there we go, exit the battle. Heroic victory. Let's take a look at the kills. Defenders got the most, and then the general did well. He has a lot of experience now, that's well done. Good job. Good victory. Execute them. We're going to train those sentries. I really do hope that the force at Dor Norak are withdrawing. That is what I'm hoping for. We have so much territory that we need to take, and we have so little armies to do that with. It looks like they have withdrawn from here. That's good. Town has been upgraded at Lothlórien. They're standing with this army outside of Amalank, which is a bit scary. Oh my lord, they have so many armies. They have a huge army inside of Ostingar. They have an army here, this army here. Ignore this army. We are going to lay siege now. Lay siege. Get a ram. Get some siege towers. We're gonna go for this setup. Cannot see what they have inside though, but lay siege to Dol Lingwar. Okay, 3.8k gold coins. If we can reach Dunland, we should be able to start the roads.
As you wish. You have
Trade rights.
proposition for you.
There we
There is
go.
something else you wish to
Map information for 1.6k. That should afford us the roads at Eidrachan,
stopping here.
which is going to provide a lot of income. Let's take a look. Kind of disappointed, actually, about the income we're getting with that. How about Erui? How would the bonus be here? A lot bigger. If we take away the port, could we afford both of the roads? I'm not sure. But the roads at Erui is far greater than the ones at Eidrachan. Take away the port. Go for the roads here instead. We cannot quite afford the roads here, but we're gonna save the money that we need for the roads here. We're gonna queue those roads up as well. Here. How much would these give? Not that much. Yeah, I'm not sure that this really is correct. It feels like it would bring in a lot more. About the port, not that much either, but this doesn't show correct statistics here. I don't think this is going to provide like 7 gold coins. It's probably going to be more than that. We're going to queue up the roads here, and then finally we're going to have roads on every region on this side, which would be great. How about the roads here? Not too much either. Can we get him out without them rebelling? 60%? No, we cannot. Let's move back in. Okay, is there anything we can do? We have 4.1k, but we want to save it for the roads. How about the Fenholm plan? It looks like they have it quite heavily garrisoned. We could, of course, group up the forces that we have in our homelands. These archers, the general here, and this Garthinen, along with the general here, and move towards Fenholm, try and take it down, move back, fall back, give the region of Fenholm to the dwarves in exchange for some money, 5k or something. We don't want to overdo it. Remember what I've said. We don't want to overdo the money from Khazad-dûm. We know that they have a lot of money, but we don't want to overdo it with them, just to make it cheesy. I wonder if we should do that. That's going to provide a large income bonus. You can move into Kalas. Move into Kalas Galadon. They're still happy here, even though you're not there. And these guys, we are probably gonna do that. I think we are. These guys are gonna move out in the next end turn, along with this general. And let's train these guys. We might take these guys with us as well, if they're happy here with them being away. Spy, let's move in over here. Let's take a look at the army. Uruk overseas, these guys are completely trash. The general though, Warg Riders. We're not gonna have any spears with us, but we're gonna have 2 generals, and those guys alone should probably be able to do this with some support of these guys. We are going to go for Fenholm here in the next end turn. And we shall indeed end the turn. There's a lot of things we should get, but I want the roads here. It's end the turn. We're soon at turn 50, and we still haven't taken Dol Lingwar. Oh, this is going slow. The progress is really slow in this campaign. The thing that I'm most afraid of is that at the time that we have defeated Dol Guldur, how powerful is Mordor going to be? If they send full stack after full stack at us, we're gonna have issues, because we cannot afford more than 1 or maybe 2 armies out on the field at the same time. That's the thing. It looks like that army is moving away from Namanlank. That's good. I think Anduin and Whale are putting some pressure on Dol Guldur here. That is probably why that army is moving away. Khand stands with Istari. That will help a little bit with the the question regarding Mordor's power. Absolutely, it will. Gift 1k. Thank you. We are in desperate need of that. 1 extra unit of Uruk over CS now. But we are going to do that, what I've said. It's going to cost us a bit of gold doing this, but we are going to do it. Rest a turn at Erewi, and then we're going to move out from here as well. These lands are not going to be attacked, so they can stay unguarded for the time being. Diplomatic information, a lot of things happened here. Alliance in tatters, canned... Okay. Why though? Hopefully they won't declare war against each other, that would suck. Alright, 2.7k gold coins. I think what we should go for, something at Karas Galadhrim probably. Fairground. Is it really that little bonus? It feels wrong. Okay, 100 gold coins extra from the building and a little bit more in trade. I think Limhir, this, no, we cannot afford that. Erwi, this one, no, we're going for the roads here, of course. Edochan is going for roads. Lothlórien, yeah, of course. We have a lot of cheap, economical buildings we can get here. Grain exchange, let's go for that. We have queued up the roads here as well. We should probably not do that just yet. Do not. Let's go for the... Should we go for the communal farming here? Or should we keep the money that we have? Save it for something else. I think we should save it for the militia garrison here. Save it for the militia garrison. We need that desperately. We absolutely do. So we're gonna keep the money that we have for that. Okay. I think I'm quite ready. I think we're gonna wait one more turn, because if they can divert even more forces here, I'm happy that they would, actually. We're gonna wait one more turn before we move out. Before we fight here, because the more forces they send here, the better. No, it doesn't look like Ando and Vale are putting in pressure here. Time to turn again. Another insanely long episode. The thing that makes me want to record for such a long time in this campaign is probably the slow progress. It feels like I'm not getting anywhere in this campaign. That's probably why the episodes are so bloody long. We are going to get another general as well when we take Dol Lingwar, which is something we really kind of want. Desperately want. More generals is always going to be welcomed. Dol Guldur, what are you about to do? Are you about to attack me? No, you're not.
Stay in the trees.
That would have been ideal, actually, if you would have done that. Let's see now. I really would like... We need to get another diplomat as well, so that we can talk to Khazad-dûm. We have one diplomat close by, though. Sturlulz Candlelost. We should probably send this diplomat over to this area.
As you wish.
We're quite close. Then we don't have to recruit another one.
Tomorrow's journey planned out.
New family member. Good news. Okay. They have a bigger garrison now. Not some. The troops that they have inside there are not that scary. I think this army could do it. And they're happy here. It's really quite scary moving out without a garrison here, though. It really is. But we need to try and get this one. That would help us a lot, because then we could move forces over here. Even more forces. We are going to risk this. Send these guys up north. Attack Fenholm is only a village, I think. Yeah, it's a village. Hopefully my archers can just destroy them with archer fire. And hopefully we can destroy them in melee after. The general is a bit scary with the wargs, and the Uruk overseers are effective against armor. Those guys need to be given some respect. The rest, not the best units. I think we can do it. We need to try. We did start the militia garrison here, which is good news. We need it to keep everything in check here. We do not want to lose this region. Absolutely not. We have a lot of roads on the way everywhere, which is also really, really great. We need the roads everywhere. Okay, let's take a look. Dol Lingwar. Should we wait yet another turn? Or should we go?
Take it for the elves.
Krakthorn, 2 units of ballistas, some Mirkwood goblins, and his general. Okay, what do we have here? Host, goblins, hunters. I'm gonna wait one more turn. One more turn, I'm gonna wait. Let's try and see if we can get that alliance going.
Yes,
I don't think so. We need to pay them a lot of gold in order to get that.
We hope for more fruitful.
Maybe you should go on a
Yes.
journey. Meanwhile,
I shall
while we wait,
continue
we don't have the
tomorrow.
money to go for the
Stopping
alliance just
here.
yet. So
I shall
talk to
continue
other
tomorrow.
factions, Angmar or something. Give us some extra money. Once again, let's end a turn. Jesus, Dol Guldur is putting pressure on Roscobel. It looks like. If they take it, we will take it ourselves. Dol Guldur is really powerful. They are. I'm actually kind of surprised about the amount of power they still have in their nation, even though we have taken Amon Lank.
We must protect the people.
They're attacking me there with a
They
tiny
will not
little
see us
army.
in the forest.
Nothing that I'm too worried about. Ramil is still inside, so it's fine. And we have the militia garrison on the way, which is going to be a really useful building. Alright. In the next end turn, we're finally going to attack that bloody region, though. Bursouthis, 15 turns. Yeah, we are going to take that, but not for a while. War declare Mordor and Well of Dorwinion. New mission, yeah, that's the one. You're gonna move towards
My lord.
the...
As you wish.
you have this region here. Move towards Khazad-dûm.
Without question.
They should have this.
Stop
Be
being
ready to
here.
talk to them. Because we're soon gonna take Fenholm. I think... Looks like they're producing a lot of forces here though, which is quite scary. We do not have the best army in the world. But we have to try. We have to try and take it. Hide in the forest here. I think this army should be enough to take this army down. I really do hope so. Okay. We're not going to wait any further though. We're going to take Dol Lingwar now. Let's not wait. Let's take it. Krakthorn, pathetic army. Mustak, pathetic army. Radug, pathetic army as well. This is another great recruitment center for Dol Guldur, so this needs to be taken. Ostingail needs to be taken as well. It seems to be a really solid recruitment center for them as well. So, well, let's move in. Let's take Dol Lingwar.
Fight to the end.
We are finally outside the gates of Dol Lingwar. It's taken a long time getting here. It's taken a long time. But we're finally here. And we shall smash them to bits if we can. Archers stand over here. I'm not sure that we want to go up on the walls here. Because I think the ballistas are going to fire at us if we do so. So I think we're just going to drop these. The siege tower, on the other hand, we might still use. And I think the woodland warriors are going to take the tower. Where is the tower? It's over there. You're going to take the tower. You're going to move on the side here. That's going to be everything we send in at the moment. Start the battle, go for the gate, you're going to go for the walls there. What do they have here? Mirkwood bodyguards, the ones with the throwing axes. My guys on the ram are going to take a big bloody beating. They have 2 units of ballistas there. Mirkwood goblins. Okay, yeah, it's going to be a little bit tough. I think what you could do, you could probably... We're not going to send you into melee into town, because we don't want to risk you getting assassinated by a ballista bolt or a tower shot or something. I think you could try and just destroy the reinforcing armies that are coming. What do we send in with the spears here? Something good. The armor piercing against the general, I think. Yep, the burning warriors are going to join in here, in the fighting here. You're gonna silence the archers on the walls. Yeah, you can actually start walking. Oh, the towers are gonna hurt me so much. There's nothing we can do about it. We need to take this location.
It'll not be long before our enemy's defenses fall.
Let's take a look. These guys are moving in from there. These guys are taking this path. I really do hope that they're gonna march towards my elves here. Oh, this ballista though. I'm so scared of that. Where's the bodyguards? Oh, they moved back. Okay, the bodyguards moved back. Bjorning warriors, I want you to run here. We're soon breaking through the gate. Get your asses over here. You need to try and silence the ballista crews here, if you can. Let's fast forward a tiny bit here. Just break through that bloody gate. Look at the amount of kills the towers are getting on my Bjorning axemen. You will go for the Mirkwood goblins, and you're just going to try and avoid them. And the ballista is firing at something, probably these guys.
If we continue like this, we will
Look at the amount of kills. Oh my lord. Yeah, tie these guys up. You are going to try and move past them if you can. Fighting the hunters on the wall. Try and move past these guys if you can. Ignore the goblins. I think we might need to send something more in. Yeah, just go, go, go. Those towers though, hurt so much. Get over there. What do we send in? Gerthinen? I'm not sure. Keep ignoring them. Go straight towards the ballista unit. And Priami could be sent in to try and destroy these guys. I think we're going to send him in. Hopefully he's going to be able to stay alive. Just to quicken up the victory against the Mirkwood goblins here. We are going to tie up the ballista soon though. The general we're going to try and tie up with the Bjorning axemen as well, because they're more piercing of course. Okay, just focus the first unit down there. These guys are moving in. Oh my lord, they're going to throw their axes at me. And that's going to hurt so much. It looks like these guys are actually loading up. We need to try and push forwards and silence them. If we can. Try and push forwards, ignore these guys. We just need to silence these guys here. We need to silence them. Push forwards, guys. Push forward. They're throwing their flipping axes at me and it hurts so much. Oh, they're going for Impremi here. We need to be a little bit careful here. We need to silence the other unit, as I've said. I think you should be able to run in again, because one or two of my units here are going to silence. Yeah, we have done it. Well done. Keep up the fight. Stay in fighting here. And Premi, you can wander in again. You guys are firing at something. They're sending a lot of forces. You should try and aid them in terms of the firing here. I think we might need to send someone over here, because you're going to try and want to... Not sure exactly where they're going yet. Hunters, host, goblins, scouts, fighters. Dol Guldur archers, ignore those guys. Go for the fighters there. You can go for the scouts. And Prem is inside. Please try and quicken up the work against these guys. These guys are getting totally destroyed by their axe throwing and their axe throwings. But I think you're destroying the ballista crew though, and that is good.
Like this, we will smash the enemy.
These archers might be going into melee soon with my... you can go into melee, destroy them in melee if you want to. Fighters, you can fire the fighters. Let's do a double pop here. Let's probably... I don't want to... Yeah, just fire, keep up the fire. Spears, guard the archers, move in front of them. Every one of you, stand over there.
The enemy are badly bloodied.
Let's take a look. And Prem is taking a lot of losses here. These guys are not getting killed fast enough. See if you can silence the Mirkwood bodyguards, Spears. Let Impremi destroy these guys. Just silence and stop them from firing at us if we can. How's it looking here? It's looking okay. Spears, just try and silence the bodyguards. And Prem is taking a heavy beating here by the towers. And these guys are refusing to die fast enough for us. Keep up the fire. They're sending even more forces in. We need to move in with a lot more. We need to move in with the spears here. Because Impremi is not in a good position. It looks like they're ignoring my forces outside. We need to counter that with moving in our own troops. You go over there. Keep up the fire. They're sending everything in. Mirkwood bodyguards are going into combat. Where is Impremi? Okay, he's in a decent position, but they're sending in even more forces. These guys are almost spent. These guys are almost done for as well. Still have this unit on the walls though, and here they come. We need to try and stop them here. We cannot let them surround and pre-me. Go into formation. Fire at everything you can. You are going into melee. This turned into one of the clunkiest battles ever, unfortunately. I think you should stop firing there and focus on the maulers instead. You're probably destroying all of these retreating troops though, which is really great. Try and chase them all down. Poor Impriamia is going for you. As long as he's not bloodied up, I'm not too worried. Go on, destroy these guys, please. We're going to send these guys to the square to put some pressure on them. Well, they're getting some troops through, though. Try and kill as many of these guys as you can. You're firing everything you have on these guys, that's good news.
The enemy are badly bloodied. They have lost half their men.
Surely these ballista crew should be dead soon.
Behold how our
Yeah, there we go.
foe runs. It's time to press
My
the
woodland
attack.
warriors are getting spent on the walls though, which is really sad. Try to focus down these guys with everything we have. We're sending everything in, which is maybe not ideal. There we go, they're dead. Go to the square, put some pressure on them. Pop the ability. These guys are getting slaughtered by my archers, which is good. Keep up the fire on them. Spears, I think you should run away, because you're just blocking everything and not doing any damage to them. So run away, we do not need you. Gerthunen, you're the ones we need here. You have high
Men have
damage.
taken control
Move
of the
over here.
castle.
Get yourselves in. Help and pre-me in the fighting against the Mirkwood bodyguard, please. Try and get rid of these guys, the ones that are breaking if you can. As long as we're not breaking them
Our men no longer
entirely,
command the
the
castle.
towers are still going to fire at us, and it's going to be problematic to say the least. Gerthunen, you need to get inside and you need to flank the bodyguard. We need to get rid of him as fast as possible, because he is the one doing all of the things much more painful for me. We have something here. What is this? This unit has not even entered the battlefield. Okay, we do not need to focus on them then. You're fighting some guys on the square. I think you should win that engagement. Hopefully you will. You can fire at the ones on the walls here.
Good tidings. The enemy general lies dead.
Where are you? Where are you? You're bloodied up now. We killed the general. There we go. It's over. I'm not going to continue the battle. Let's end the battle.
This is a clear victory.
Straight away. 392 losses is acceptable when attacking a castle, I think. The most kills went to the Galadhrim archers once again. Betty and Goliath 1 kill behind. We did do it with some losses though, but finally we've taken this bloody region. It's been such a long time since we last took a region, so I'm happy. Finally a region more. Hopefully we can earn some more money now. Well done. Great work. Execute them all. Finally another region into our lands. And it looks like we're killing off all of these units. They still have a lot of armies. I think we're going to sack it just to... Oh, yeah, we destroyed some buildings in the process. They actually had a barracks here. One of the higher tier ones. We need to go for the artist studio straight away, and ideally probably the one after as well, to get the culture up there as quickly as possible. Dol Lingwar has been taken. We're probably going to be besieged here in a turn or two. Let's see if we can get one tower up here.
Stay in the trees.
Just get some more vision. There we go. We're back in. One thing I'm going to do as well is to move the cav. Can we get there? No, we're not going to get there in time. We're going to stay with the cav here. Dol Lingwar has been taken. They have a lot of armies that we need to deal with. We're going to try and do that in the next end turn. Just move out with the generals and annihilate all of these small armies, because they're just in the way of everything I want to do.
Have a taste of my blade.
I am not a fan of this army. Oh, this is a pathetic army. Absolutely pathetic. Oh my lord. The fact that they're even besieging me is so painful and just time consuming. But I don't want to take this region. We cannot take it. Because if we do, Mordor is gonna get themselves involved with me, and that's gonna hurt me insane. If we take this region and try and hold here, I think we have lost the campaign, honestly. If Mordor send everything they have against me, we are done for. We cannot withstand the hordes of Mordor yet. There's no way. Hordes of Mordor and Dol Guldur, no way in hell we're gonna be able to do that. Absolutely not. In the next episode, we're gonna try and perform a victory here. Even though they have a lot of units, we're gonna have to send everything in, use our archers effectively here in order to have victory here. I really would like to try and take this one, give it away, destroy every building, and just give it away to the dwarves for some extra money. We need money desperately, and I think as long as we have these two generals with us, I think we can do it here. It's just a village. We're just gonna try and kite them, use every bit of ammunition that we have on them, and then send the melee forces in. That is the plan there.
Your orders.
That is going to be everything for this episode. It's been a rather long episode once again. It always seems to be long episodes with the Lothlórien campaign. We have roads on the way though, over at Eidrachan and Erwi. That's going to provide a big bonus to my economy, hopefully. It's going to take a few turns, 5 turns here and 6 turns there. But once they're done, hopefully, we are going to make more money. And we are also going to get another general after the next end turn, because we have 8 regions now, I think. Yes, we do. No, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, we have 8 regions. Okay, I do hope that you have enjoyed. Have a wonderful day. Goodbye to you all.